haven't been have unless they haven't found that one good area to bowl off from.
Ground at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Oh, there you go. We're talking about a wicket. Sandeep Lamichhane. You can't keep him away from the game for too long. He comes, he bowls, he strikes, and there's a loud roar in the stadium, and that's because Lamichhane gets his first wicket. It's the fifth Sai Teja will have to walk back.
How poor is this for USA? Drag that ball into the stump, and Sai Teja has to walk back. The two step batters now back in the dugout. USA, these are sirens of trouble. Shayan Jahangir will come in. Look at the turn in this game all of a sudden. A run out, and then Sai Teja is bowled by Lamichhane. Now, if you're a keen observer of the game, you'll have to just watch how quickly Sandeep Lamichhane will bring in some field changes. He'll bring in some fielders in catching. He'll try and induce pressure, play some mind games. There are two new batters in the center, mind you. Shayan Jahangir yet to face a delivery, and Milind Kumar has just faced three. It's almost like a reset at a juncture where USA would have thought to actually skyrocket off from.
Yeah, that is what one good run out can do. One bad decision can affect you as a team. We spoke about those small moments, and that was enough for Nepal to bounce back at least in this game. 143 for 2, and now 140 and now 146 for 4. Suddenly that scorecard is not looking all that great for USA. Meanwhile, this one's been hit towards the deep square leg. So you can see how quickly time changes and the game situation changes, Neil.
Well, at one point in time, it looked like it was all USA. And now, the way this wicket fell of Sai Teja, it definitely tells you a different story altogether. Too close to cut. What are these batters doing? Preempted. There's a slip in position. There was a similar fashion a while back, and Milind Kumar trying to execute a similar shot. A much better way to play that with a straight bat. 35 overs gone. USA 147 for 4. Double spin attack for Nepal. Letting it go, go. And rightly so, you don't really need to do anything with a delivery which is so wide outside off.
Shahan now joining Milind Kumar, two new batters, as you pointed out, Neil. Just exactly what they wanted. Meanwhile, that's been hit straight to Dipendra Singh Irie, and he's again put in the dive and not allowed the ball to pass. You can see appreciation from the captain straight away, running all the way from backward point and letting Irie know that he's done a wonderful job. Again, to his right, it was like a tracer bullet, no chance to even react, and he's done well to stop that.
Yeah, almost instinctive. And that's a lot smarter. Instead of playing towards covers, try and play towards cover point and run.
Yeah, I'm sure they too will have discussed this in their team meeting. Dipendra Singh Irie would have definitely come up as as one who's a wicket taker, not with the ball, but in the field. So you have to be very cautious when you're playing a ball towards him.
This time, they stay away from Dipendra Singh Irie. They stay straight towards long off and will get a boundary.
Yeah, just using his feet. Kushal Burtel trying to bowl that full. Milind Kumar stepping down the track and playing it straight over the bowler's head. No chance for the fielder to stop that. And will get 4 runs. His first boundary. Some counter attack from Milind Kumar in this over. Using his feet again. This time a mistimed hit.
He's a technically sound batter, Milind Kumar. And add to that, has that flamboyance of going big. 2 centuries to his credit in ODI cricket, 4 half centuries.
Yeah, he's one who's played a lot of domestic cricket in India. Originally from Delhi. Milind Kumar, 34 years of age, has been part of the IPL in India. So he's rubbed shoulders with the best in the business. That's nicely played. Played it late, played it fine, and plays it for 4.
But runs coming in and coming in at good pace in this over. The USA boys wouldn't really complain. End of 36th. USA 156 for 4. Seven overs, 40 for 1 for Sandeep Lamichhane. Over the cover fielder, but the ball will not go the distance. Just a couple of runs. Hasn't been the best day for Sandeep Lamichhane as far as the number of runs he's conceded are concerned.
Yes, like I said, he's not his regular self, not his usual best, but he still managed to get a wicket. And I completely understand why Rohit Paudel is going with him, because another wicket or two here will just work wonders for Nepal. And he definitely has the knack of taking wickets. That's exactly what we meant. That's a much better delivery. A little too full on the previous occasion, but this time he gets his length right.
Well, yeah, and he's not giving them any width. Mind you, just trying to keep it an inch or two outside off, by virtue of which you can't cut slightly shorter delivery. And at the same time, it's not full enough for you to drive. So smart bowling by Sandeep Lamichhane. When the ball is not turning, it is then your ability to bowl it at the right lengths, the right areas, so that the batters create some problems for themselves A beautiful delivery. That one came in. Back to the bowler. He took the slip off. So the idea, the intent is to try and keep the ball close to the body of the batter. 3 dot balls on the trot. Has cut. This time there'll be runs. There is the chase, but the ball will win the race. 4 runs.
Yeah, not a bad ball, but just a super shot from Super Shayan, because that was quick and that was outside off. Just enough width to play that ball late, used the pace on offer, and threaded that gap like a needle, Shayan Jahangir, between the two fielders, and no chance for the fielder to stop that. So, runs for Shayan, runs for USA, and Sandeep continues to be a bit expensive in his spell. Much better this time on the stumps, and he knows that he's bowled at one not so good delivery, and he's been taken for runs on that one. 37 overs bowled, 13 more to go. USA are 162 for 4.
Okay, so Dipendra Singh will come into bowl now. That's an interesting ploy. The skipper is looking for wickets. They've realized that they haven't been able to extract those from their usuals. So why not give it to the man who can do no wrong?
Yeah, Dipendra Singh has become a usual now. He bowls a lot for Nepal, and he bowls at very important times of the game. So in the middle overs or even in the 20 over format, you see him coming in and bowling some really quick overs. Very effective. Doesn't spend a lot of time. Doesn't give a lot of time for the batters to settle. And between the two deliveries, he's always looking to come back and bowl as quick as possible. Always ready, always raring to go, full of energy. Really enjoy watching him play. And he's the kind of a bowler or a cricketer you would want to pay and come and watch. That's the class of Dipendra Singh Airi. Really wonderful athlete in all three aspects of the game.
Well, indeed, one of those special talents that we've seen coming from Nepal. And we just appreciate his efforts in the field. There's nothing that one can think he does wrong. A single to end the over. 38 gone. USA 166 for 4. And 42 for Saiteja. But then the juncture at which these two wickets fell almost felt like it could derail a very smooth flowing USA batting show.
Yeah, that wicket definitely has changed the face of the game. Lalit Rajbanshi comes back into the attack. Left arm spinner. Not a bad idea to bring him back into the attack. He too will be raring to go now, looking for a wicket. As Shayan Jahangir comes and takes a quick single. Pakistan born Shayan Jahangir, now playing for US, just like a lot of other colleagues of his coming from India. Milind Kumar, an example, we were talking about him. Born in Delhi, played a lot of cricket, played for in the IPL as well, for RCB and for Delhi Daredevils as well. Was in the squad, and then from there moved on to US. Also worked at the ONGC in India. That's the Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, one of the teams that do really play well in the domestic circuit. So yes, again, a lot of experience between these two.
Well, yeah, ONGC reminds me of good old playing days of mine, where a dear friend of mine, RP Singh, used to play for ONGC. Played a couple of games against him. But trying to take a quick single, and beautifully done so. Good calling. Played that shot, was convinced that they will complete that single. So a little stutter at the start, but apart from that, all good.
And there was a run. It was just the stutter that made it look like it was too close. But in the end, they managed to get a run. Brings Shayan Jahangir on strike. Has played the first class cricket back in Pakistan for Pakistan International Airlines, the PIA.
Never too easy to leave everything that you've done in your home country and then to move to a new nation, settle in, and restart. Mind you, for players that look for residency in another countries, spend there is a qualification process. We'll talk about that after this over. 39 gone. It's 168 for 4. Dipendra Singh will continue his exploits with the ball, this time down the leg side. Big chase, and the ball just slows down near the boundary line. A few runs will be added to the total. We're talking about players who move from their home country to a new nation. Case of USA, also teams like UAE, where players from India and Pakistan have found their new cricketing home. Regulation states that meanwhile, there's uppishly played, and has he taken it clean? Yes, he has. Beautifully taken near the boundary line. Shayan Jahangir trying to go for the big one, but Arif Sheikh near the boundary line takes a catch, and Dipendra Singh has done what he was called for.
Yeah, the magic works. The wonder kid, the wonder man, Dipendra Singh does wonder in his team yet again as he brings another breakthrough, an important wicket. It is Shayan Jahangir who will have to walk back, looking to accelerate. He scored 11 of 17, but now will have to take the long walk back as Nepal get their fifth wicket. USA 171 for 5.
So it's going to be Shubham Ranjane, 31-year-old, making his the debut today at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Big shout! No, you don't want to be called out on the first ball on your debut.
Yeah, early nerves, jitters. Just imagine the thought process and the kind of emotions that would be running through his heart and mind right now. Good ball there. Some turn for Dipendra Singh Irie. The umpire thinks it was missing the stumps. As a debutant, Ranjane will want to just ensure that gets off the mark. That is supposed to be his first and primary motive. Get that first run on the board.
I say this story very, very often. The story is from the great Sachin Tendulkar. I met him once, I spoke to him, and I said that how difficult is it? Or is it the most difficult thing to cross over from 99 to 100? Psychologically, he said, no, there's something more difficult, and that is to cross over from 0 to 1. And I reckon that's exactly the challenge Shubham would be facing. End of the 40th, USA 171 for 5. Lalit Raj Banshi. 6 overs, just 15 runs. Look at that economy. Been exceptional. Though not rewarded with a wicket, but I tell you the pressure that he has put in to the batters, unparalleled. Runs on the first ball. And they'll bring Ranjane to strike. Born in Pune, Ranjane, again a product of Indian age group cricket, migrated to the USA. And those are his first international runs. The fear of that big duck gone.
Yes, he's got that first run up and running in the international circuit, Shubham Ranjane, and hopefully he can score tons of runs for his team, for his newfound home, and can contribute to a lot of wins for his side. What a time to come out to bat for somebody like Shubham Ranjane. Now they've lost 5 wickets. He's come out to bat around the 40th over, 10 more overs to go, giving company to Milind Kumar, who himself has not played a lot of international cricket, just 10 one-day internationals, so young career for him in that regard. But he has been prolific in this format. That's beautifully done. They'll come back for 2. Milind Kumar, he's the second highest run getter for USA in this edition of the ICC Men's CWC League 2. just behind his skipper Monang Patel. So he's been amongst the runs and he has scored vital runs for his side. Can he do it today as well is the big question.
The responsibility will be on him. And doesn't he love shining under those challenging times? Maximum for Milind Kumar.
What a shot there. Just a little too short from Rajbanshi. And Milind Kumar so quick to read that length, not all that quick from Lalit. And that allowed him to rock on the back foot and play that so very well. Execution, brilliant. Flat six from the bat of